Most people think Miami's future is still ahead of us. But the truth is, Miami's next 10 years are already underway. Towers are rising, infrastructure is being built, talent is arriving, capital is flowing in. This isn't speculation, and it's definitely not hype. What's happening in Miami right now is a long-term transformation, one that will shape how the city is lived, how it grows, and how real estate is valued over the next decade. People love to talk about the future of Miami, about what the city might become in 10 or 15 years. But the most important changes are not coming later. They're happening now, quietly, strategically, and in plain sight. In this video, I'll show you how Miami is being reshaped for the next 10 years, the patterns smart developers are following, and at the end, I'll show you a project that captures that future almost perfectly and explain how to access the information and insights you need to position yourself ahead of the curve in Miami's real estate market. Let's start by understanding why this moment truly matters. Miami isn't getting popular, it's getting upgraded by the people moving here. We are seeing three big waves arriving and staying. First, high-income relocators from major U.S. metropolitan areas. People who can move their income, executives relocating from high-tax states, tech and digital professionals working from home in front of the beach, founders, finance professionals, remote operators, all choosing Miami for business access, lifestyle, and tax structure. Second, global households using Miami as their base. International families move because of its unique crossroads between North America, Latin America, and Europe. For its global, multilingual, and increasingly business-driven approach. They want a city that easily connects the U.S. to their countries and a place where international life is normal. Third, builders of the new economy. More startups, more venture funding, more talent gravity. One recent regional snapshot, the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area captured about $2.02 billion in venture capital across 161 deals in the first half of 2025, per an Emerge Insights report recap. This isn't just temporary migration, it's permanent relocation. And when a city absorbs new residents at that level, everything has to adjust. Housing, infrastructure, transportation, and urban planning. But it doesn't just change housing demand, it changes the local economy. Florida's own demographic projections put Miami-Dade at roughly 3 million residents by 2035, which signals continued demand growth and planning pressure over the next decade. What we're witnessing is not a boom driven by hype. It's a structural shift driven by people who are choosing Miami as the place where they want to live, work, and build their future. That's the foundation for everything else we're about to look at in this video. And that shift changes everything. When a city attracts permanent residents with purchasing power, ambition, and global connections, it doesn't just grow, it evolves. When neighborhoods change, infrastructure follows, and real estate adapts to serve a completely different way of living. When a city expects the next decade to be bigger, it doesn't widen the roads, it rewires mobility. Once a city accepts that growth is permanent, the next step is infrastructure. And one of the clearest signals of Miami's transformation is how the city is being redesigned. Local and county authorities are investing heavily in transportation, connectivity, and urban flow, not just to move people faster, but to change how people experience the city day to day. New transit corridors are being developed to connect areas that were once isolated. Plans are underway to expand rail and rapid transit options that reduce car dependency and link key neighborhoods more efficiently. Here are public-facing projects that reveal the direction. Metro Express, the South Dade Transitway, $368 million, and all-electric bus rapid transit system on a dedicated corridor, the kind of project that only happens when the region is planning for permanent population growth. Baylink, the Miami Beach rapid transit connection, pegged around $1 billion, a long-running mobility link intended to connect downtown and the Metro Mover to Miami Beach. The Northeast Corridor Rapid Transit Project, connecting Miami Central to Aventura, about $927 million. A commuter rail-style project with 7 stations designed to connect dense neighborhoods like Wynwood and the Design District with Aventura. The I-395, State Road 836, I-95 interchange with the signature bridge, $802 million design build. This is not just a bridge, it's a full interchange reconstruction intended to change flow into and through the urban core. The underdeck, a linear park under I-395, about $83 million. A public realm project meant to reconnect neighborhoods and create usable civic space under major infrastructure. The underlying phase 2, about $20 million. A mobility and public space corridor built under the Metrorail alignment. A signal Miami is investing in walk, bike, and transit life, not only car life. These transit improvements, waterfront walkways, bike paths, and pedestrian-friendly districts reflect a common goal: make the city more connected, more walkable, and more livable. Just like cities on the West Coast build for earthquakes, Miami is building for the future of coastal living. Add to that new zoning frameworks that encourage density near transit hubs, mixed-use neighborhoods, and public spaces integrated into private developments. These aren't flashy announcements, but they fundamentally change livability. The intention is clear: build a city where daily life works, not simply create new infrastructure. Developers don't bet billions on what Miami was. They bet on what Miami is about to demand. The future of Miami is being constructed. If you want to understand where Miami is going next, you don't look at what's already finished. You look at what's being planned, approved, and quietly breaking ground. Across the city, developers are following a pattern, aligning their projects with the same forward-looking principles: mixed-use environments, strong architectural identity, lifestyle-driven amenities, flexibility in how spaces are used, and locations that connect culture, business, and community. Here are future-facing developments already underway or advancing with publicly reported investment and financing. Miami World Center, approximately $6 billion, a master plan district, a city within a city scale project, with the master plan citing around $100 million in completed privately built infrastructure and thousands of residences across a major downtown footprint. Midtown Park, approximately $2 billion approved, with target completion around 2028. A multi-tower, mixed-use redevelopment positioned to connect Midtown, Wynwood, and the Design District, exactly where Miami's next density and lifestyle demand is converging. One Brickell Riverfront, a $513 million construction loan, a major financing milestone that shows lenders are backing large-scale transformation along the Miami River Corridor. The residences at 1428 Brickell, about $565 million in construction financing, with completion targeted for 2028. High-end demand plus next-generation building identity, including solar integrated facade elements, a sign Miami's luxury market is competing on innovation, not just views. This is no longer about building condos. It's about building ecosystems, places where people can live, work, socialize, and create without being disconnected from the energy of the city. Different projects express this in different ways, but the message is consistent. Miami's future is vertical, connected, and experience-driven. And once you recognize the pattern, you can start identifying which projects are aligned with where the city is actually going. When you see multiple developers making similar bets across different neighborhoods, that's not coincidence, that's direction. And if this is making you rethink how Miami is evolving and how real estate fits into that evolution, I created a free guide called Miami's PreConstruction Blueprint. It breaks down how to evaluate projects, timing, and strategy in a market that's changing fast. I'll tell you how to get it at the end of this video, so stay with me until the end, because first I want to show you how all of this comes together. Miami isn't just expanding, it's upgrading its operating system, because a next decade city needs 3 layers working together. Layer 1, mobility that matches density. Miami-Dade's first all-electric bus rapid transit, Metro Express, already active in South Dade, the Northeast Corridor rapid transit project with 7 stations connecting Miami Central to Aventura. Even Baylink signals how seriously the Metro Authority is thinking about the future of movement. Layer 2, districts instead of isolated buildings. The next decade is about master plans and mixed-use ecosystems. Look at Miami World Center with plans that include thousands of residences and major retail and public space, or Midtown Park with reporting that places early phase completion around 2028, or One Brickell Riverfront, a signal that developers are building the future map of Miami beyond the obvious cores. This is the shift. Miami is no longer just building homes, it's building connected urban life. Layer 3, public realm that makes the city livable, because people don't stay in cities that feel fragmented. That's why projects like the I-395 Signature Bridge rebuild and the Underdeck are so important. And downtown's waterfront network is steadily being completed. The downtown Baywalk is 88% complete, and the Riverwalk and Greenway 65% complete. Even projects like the Underline Phase 2 have public impact. That's the next 10 years in one sentence. Mobility, district, and livability all scaling at the same time. This is why timing matters, because once these neighborhoods mature, once these buildings are delivered, the opportunity window shifts. The smart question isn't what will Miami be in 10 years? It's how do I position myself before that future is fully priced in? And that brings me to the project that captures everything we've talked about. Let's talk about a project that captures everything we've been discussing: location, lifestyle, flexibility, and timing. This is NOMAD Wynwood Residences, a visionary creation by the Related Group and TriCap, operated by the world-renowned NOMAD Hotels brand. It's not just a condo, it's a hospitality-backed ownership model designed for people who want a lifestyle asset that can also operate with flexibility. Every unit is fully furnished, and under the developer's current program, at the time of recording, it offers short-term rental flexibility, including daily, weekly, or monthly stays. As always, rules and programs can change, so we'll verify the latest details with the sales center and the condo documents. The building features a rooftop pool and restaurant by Casa Tua Cucina, 24-hour concierge and housekeeping, digital access management, valet parking, co-working spaces, an outdoor cinema, and interiors by design agency inspired by Wynwood's creative soul. And here's where timing becomes everything. If you recognize the power of brand, location, and timing, this is one of those moments. As we record this video, the sales center is reporting that NOMAD is in its final stage of sales, with delivery expected in early 2026, with the first closings currently tracking toward late January. And per the sales center at the time of recording, only a few units remaining. So if NOMAD is the kind of profile you've been waiting for, Wynwood location, branded operations, fully furnished, flexible use, delivery right around the corner, then this is not the moment to save it for later. This is the moment to check availability, confirm the exact unit list, and move forward with a clear plan. Miami's next 10 years are already underway, and the people who benefit the most won't be the ones who arrive late. They'll be the ones who understood the shift early. If you want to learn how to position yourself intelligently in Miami's pre-construction market, download my free guide, Miami's Pre-Construction Blueprint. If you want the free guide, you have two options. Use the link in the description or comment book below, and you'll receive the download info. And if you'd like to explore what's still available at NOMAD Wynwood or understand which projects truly align with your goals, reach out to me directly, because in final phase inventory, availability can change fast and timing matters. I'm Guillermo Terán, and I help buyers and investors make smart, confident decisions in Miami's real estate market. Check out these other videos for more insights and visit my website to learn more about Miami's pre-construction opportunities. If you're ready to take the next step, we'll explore the most relevant options in Miami's pre-construction real estate market and find the project that fits your goals. Thank you for watching.